ARC is the Academic Resource Commons that's located at Ladd Library. It's very easy to get to when you walk in, and it's basically centered around creating a space for peers to help each other through tutoring, which can go in many different ways, such as content tutoring, writing tutoring, or learning strategies, or even for specific classes.
But also, I think a resource hub more broadly. So any student can come in and ask any questions regarding basically any confusions they have.
It's really a space where you can have structured and unstructured help. And so students can really take advantage of the flexibility of the space and go about their studying in the ways that they want to, but also have the peer support around them.
So the ARC is essentially a community of people, and all you have to do is come to the front desk, ask the resource rep about what you want to do, sign up, and then we will get you the support you need, because it's all about students helping students. And so it's a model of peer tutoring, which is very different from the conventional tutor to student or instructor to student model.
There's tutors of all different subject areas, of all different majors, of all different interests, people in all different clubs. And it's just kind of this hub that's gathered there. So I think it's really helped me to get to know more people in the community.
What I would say is that it's one of the most friendliest spaces on campus that's free of all kinds of judgment.
And especially because it's built around students like us helping each other, and the fact that we have so similar experiences, we can understand each other and support each other in a much different way than it is when you go see a professor.
ARC is, I tend to go back to this image that Dan drew for me when I was training as a resource rep my sophomore year. He basically drew like a little mountain on a whiteboard, and he said it's like hiking up a mountain and you have the people next to you who are maybe a couple steps ahead of you, but they're supporting you and they're right there going through the challenges as well.
It's always very difficult to ask for help, especially in academics. There's so much pressure, and ARC is a very comfortable place to come and ask for help in whichever level you need it.
The first time I used ARC, I think I was so nervous as a first year, and I would stare at the resource rep desk and peek away, and I'd be like, am I allowed to be in this space? I did, because I legitimately did not know. So I would peek inside and then walk away. And I think I did that for a few times before I actually I guess got the courage to go up to the desk, which I think is what makes me feel like the resource rep position is so important. Having someone there to invite people in to come in.
I think one of the nice things about ARC is you don't have to make an appointment. You can make an appointment, but you can literally show up to the front desk where the resource rep sits and be like, okay, I need help with this. What do I do? I'm able to go into ARC and bring my content there and sit down and say, here are the things that I want to work on. Could you help me out with this?
I know people who are there even when they don't need a tutor. They just love the workspace and they go ahead and utilize that. And then whenever a question does pop up, if they have, they can just ask a tutor who's right there, which is nice.
I think that it's one of the most light-hearted parts of campus, which is counterintuitive because people go there for academic support, but they end up coming even personally supported.
ARC focuses a lot on making sure there's a diverse enough group of students that are working at ARC, not just international and domestic students, but also gender-wise and language-wise, and sort of making sure that almost for every experience that you would come across, there's a person that's almost able to fully understand that. And so they definitely focus on having bilingual people or multilingual people.
I had never had any exposure to peer tutoring, but coming into college, I really believed in the value of learning from other students and learning from the people around you, and that is ARC.